It's time. It's actually time. We are going to go to the moon. I'm going to hang out here for a minute because I want to make sure if anybody's going to join, they'll be here. Should probably do like a dress rehearsal first. But I feel like we've already done that, you know? I feel like we're already kind of chilling with that. And we know the system works. I don't think there's anything else to do besides full send it. So that's what we're gonna do. This is very stressful, incredibly so, but it must be done. So let's get her done, guys. We're gonna hang out here for a minute, but yeah. So we'll hang out here for a minute and kind of go through what we're going to be doing today. I mean, it's not complicated. We're going to the moon, baby. At least that's the goal. So shout out if you're here. We have our rocket ready. We have our crew ready. We are so fucked in terms of our contracts. Like this, we way went over budget or way overran it and all that stuff. So honestly, after we do this, we might start a new save. I don't know. We might call this whole thing a big trial run, and then we go for our real save. I don't know. We'll see. We'll decide. But right now, I want to get this done. Because this is a big one, guys. This is a very big one. So, we'll accept these. I mean, the thing is, yeah, I mean, the thing is that we aren't technically meant to go crude the first time. We're not meant to land the first time, but we're going to do it anyway. So, alright, we're going to give it another couple minutes here, and then we're going to get started. This is a big one, guys. This is for all the marbles. If this one fails, then we are completely cooked. If it doesn't fail, we are slightly less cooked, but still pretty cooked. So, let's hope and pray. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I should have put up like an intro screen so I don't actually have to like sit here and try and talk for 5 minutes while we're waiting for anybody who's going to show up. But what can you do, right? Okay, well, let's get started. We have our guy. We can only take one crew. So this is an interesting thing. I don't know why. I have no idea. But for some reason, last night when I was testing this, I could only ever get one crew person on here. Which is not like the end of the world. It's not going to like be a problem. Just a little weird. So, okay, let's check our staging. Yep, see we want to hot fire these. We also want to hot fire you, like that. We want to cut off at stage 4. That's good. We can move this up here. Okay, I think that's everything, guys. Let's enable the autopilot and let's send it. Crash. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly a possibility. I'm going to be honest with you. This mission's going to take like an hour, probably in real time. So, we got a lot to do. We got our boy, he's alone. We're sending one guy to the moon who's going to land and come back. It's kind of sad. Here we go. Ignition. First flight of our F2 or F1 engines. And separation. We are on our way to the moon, guys. Well, not really. We're on our way to low Earth orbits and then go to the moon. Let's sit here. Let's savor this, you know? Let's enjoy this beautiful view. I hope we don't crash. That would suck. Pitch over rate looks good. All systems nominal. We have plenty of fuel on our S4B stage. We're just passing 10,000 meters now. And time accelerate a little bit through this, but we don't want to go crazy. Okay, we're losing delta V, but that's okay. As long as it stays above 3100, we have enough for TLI. We tested this. That docking port will not break as much as it looks like it's going to. Alright, we have 20 seconds till managing cutoff. Yep, we're looking good here. What is that? Oh, will he explode? Thanks, Taylor. Let's get the gambling, guys. Alright, so that was a test launch. Nothing to see here. W mod, I can't even participate. Fuck my life. Yep, nothing to see here, guys. That was a test. Yep, okay, here we go for real this time. Nothing to see here, guys. I forgot to change this number to 3 instead of 4. I forgot to change this number. I had it in my notes and I didn't do it. I am the worst. I gotta go take certification by. See ya. I'm the worst KSP player of all time. I actually cannot believe that I just fucked that up, but we're not waiting again. We're doing it. We're just gonna full send. It's quite frankly embarrassing. But, we'll be alright. Alright, let's go. It's the fact this docking port can't take any heat, and with the boost over pitch rate, we were pitched too low. So yeah, that was a bit of an L. I don't love that that happened. But see, this time it's totally fine because I changed that number. Well, it's going to be fine because I changed that number just a little bit. How much fun is that? Alright, we had one engine failure on our J2 stage. That's fine. We have... That happened in the simulation too. We know we can get through that, so we're good. So like this time it won't explode. It's going to get hot. It's not going to explode. Yeah. It kind of sucks, but okay. We're doing good here. It looks so much sadder with one engine missing, doesn't it? But either way, we're on our way. This is exciting. I'm excited. Alright, this burn's going to go a little bit longer than planned because we lost one engine, but we still have plenty of fuel on our S4B stage. That's all good. No worries there. This engine is our single biggest point of failure. There's a 7% chance it doesn't light. If that happens, the mission is officially over. So, let's pray. Our S4B J2 is easily our biggest point of failure. Okay, successful ignition the first time. We just have to light it one more time. And if we can do that, then we're good. Turn on RCS here. So the one good thing is that since we can only launch with one crew, we have like 3 weeks of oxygen, food, and everything else. So we're not in a bad place with that. But here we go. We have 25 more seconds on initial orbital insertion. So finishing now. Successful insertion. We have enough delta V for the TLI. We can disengage the autopilot. We don't waste that fuel. Our node is in 18 minutes, which is perfect. We're going to execute the next node, and we're go for TLI. Why is the loader injection trans? Anyway. Alright. We have the system is flying itself. We have good fuel on our upper stage. This is, again, the biggest single point of failure. Because the restart penalty is also going to be a problem. They grow up so fast, I know. Isn't this so exciting? So we need this penalty to get to 0, which I think it will. I think we have enough time for that. We need to be careful, though. If it doesn't, if it's too high, we need to abort and go back. Okay, we got it to 0. Okay. 6% chance of failure here. If this ignites, we're on our way to the moon. And, okay, successful ignition. That was the big one, guys. That was definitely the single biggest possible point of failure. Theodore Moore, our absolute GOAT, the man that we have been sticking with this entire time, is on his way to the moon. We need to finish this burn. We have 2 hours mean time between failures, so we're doing good there. The S4B successfully propelling our lander and our upper stage into our trajectory. Okay, we got 1200 meters per second to go on TLI. Blip our RCS to kill our roll. Alright, 750 meters per second. All systems nominal. Burn time, not going to be an issue. Okay, 500 seconds. 400. TLI burner's looking good. It's so lonely in here. Although he has a sandwich. I never saw that before. That's kind of funny. Alright, 200 meters per second to go on TLI. $50. And cut off. How's our trajectory? Oh, we need to get rid of this. I can't tell how my trajectory is. Are we short? Or are we good? I'm going to quickly use some RCS fuel. Well, we can do a corrective action here. Let's do this properly. Let's make a maneuver. And let's see what we need to do to guarantee an encounter. Are we short on velocity or something? No. Wrong here. I think we're fine. Oh, there we go. We need to slow down, is the answer. Okay, that's fine. We can slow down a little bit. Well, we can do that after we separate and pull out our lander. So, let's do that. Alright, service module on dock. This needs to power up and stabilize. Like that. Don't need to go crazy with it. Okay. We need to undock this decoupler. Like that. Yep. We're going to turn 180 degrees. Just like we drew it up. Turn on stabilization. Okay, we're a little off plane, but that's fine. We're going to point at our target. Okay, we're drifting offline here. So let's get square to the target. practiced this yesterday. Okay, we are good for docking. We're high. Let's get down a little bit. Still a little bit high. Need to translate over a little bit. And we're dropping. Stabilized on that axis. Okay. Docking looks good. We're a little bit off plane, but not bad. Should be able to make this work. Come on. There we go. We grabbed it. Nice. Okay, we can leave behind our S4B stage. We can enable our RCS. We're going to turn these ones off because we do not want to use those until we're at the moon. Okay, let's pitch to retrograde. Just like that. And let's see what we have to do here. You need to lower our orbit a little bit. We're going to hit this. It's a little annoying. But we'll be alright. Did we hit it? Yeah, we hit it. Just push it out of the way. That can go wherever it ends up going, somewhere in the deep space probably. Okay, keep looking here. I believe all we need to do is lower our orbit by a tad. We may want to try and make a maneuver here to make sure that we're doing this right. Let's check. Just need to burn retrograde, right? Yeah, we just need to do another 2 meters per second. There we go. We have our lunar encounter. We are going to keep firing until we have a lunar periapsis of approximately 200K. Come on. Come on. Pop out, you stupid. There we go. And we are going to aim for an impact at, or not impact, but a passing at 200. Okay. Systems are good. Let's check our electric charge and everything. Radiation, that's fine. We have electric charge. We have this. I think we're good to go. We shut off avionics, and that gives us extra power. Okay, let's go to the moon. We are looking good, guys. Alright, we've made it to the moon. We're going to get ready for lunar orbital insertion. We're inserting it. Big insertion. Oh, the S4B is getting a slingshot somewhere. Wonder where that's going. Got designated as a lander for some reason. Okay, here we go. We're going to pitch to retrograde. We're going to activate our engine to capture. We will conduct this burn, I think like a minute and a half from periapsis. Maybe we'll do a little bit closer. Let's go to like a minute. Alright, there we are. We're gonna ullage the motor. Let's let the propellant stabilize and let's fire. Okay, our orbital insertion burn has started. We're aiming for an orbit of about 200 by 200 kilometers. Approximately. So, we have plenty of delta V here. We have an excessive amount, in fact. So, No worries there. Okay. That's pretty close. Let's activate our RCS here. Let's get that to right where we want it. We want this to be as circular as possible. It'll make it easier later. Okay, right on the money. 200 by 200. All right. Let's transfer the crew. We will leave this stage and we will undock. All right, we are on to our LEM. We'll activate our control ports and stabilize. And we will... Wait, are we not in orbit? Oh my goodness, that says million miles, not kilometers. Oops. Let's redock here. Made a slight whoopsie there. We need to yeah, we are not at all circularized. Okay. Let's run it back. Tullage this engine again. And let's keep deorbiting. There we go. That looks better. I was like, that seemed like that didn't take much delta V to get us into that orbit. Okay. Yeah, we need to burn a lot more than we did, which is fun. That's expected. We have, again, excessive amounts of delta V on this stage, especially considering that that number is going to go up when we detach our lander. So, no worries there. I believe we need, like, I don't know the number, but it's not much to come home, so. Alright, orbit's coming down. Let's speed through this and get this done with. Okay, our periapsis is dropping because we're not burning at the optimum time, so we're going to quickly do an extra orbit. So we can get this right. Again, we got nothing but time here. We are overbuilt for this vehicle, so for this mission. Yeah, we might as well do some of this. We need 2 crew for that, so never mind. Okay, let's. Well, we don't even need tullage yet. We still got some time until periapsis. So we will warp until we get closer to periapsis. "30 seconds is probably about right. Let's ullage our motor. And ignition. Alright, let's bring that orbit down. Okay, we're leaving ourselves with, I don't know, I think it's going to be like 1700 meters per second once we have the lander detached, so that's fine. That is plenty enough. These burns take forever, just because this engine is not powerful, but it is very, very reliable and somewhat efficient, so it does the job. Alright, getting ready for cutoff, and cutoff. Not quite circular, but much better than where we were. Okay, we can do this again. Undock, we're going to leave this up here, and we're back to our lander. So, we want to land where it is bright out. We're going to go to network mode here, so we can bounce off of our things. We will do our entry burn somewhere around here, I think. Yep, right here looks good. So, let's activate our engine. It's all legit. And let's begin our entry burn. Theodore is heading to the surface. I'm going to come down somewhere up here. We have excessive delta V margins on this lander, so we can do a lot here. that looks pretty good. And we have our suicide burn countdown activated, so we can start warping until we get to there. Okay, the suicide burn countdown's just wrong, so we're gonna burn through that a little bit because we're going off our time to impact. We're gonna go when that says 5 minutes. So right about now. Let's ullage, and let's fire. Okay, main descent stage is started. Theo Moore, yeah dude. Theodore Moore is heading in. Plasma, welcome. This is the real deal, guys. Joined just in time? Yeah, you did. This is the big one. This is the exciting part anyway. All the other stuff is kind of boring. It's the landing and getting him home part. That's exciting, I think. Might as well do this stuff. Some science under our belt. Okay. We're looking good. Our suicide burn countdown's coming down like we expected it to. So no worries there. Once we get that to about 0, we will begin to throttle the engine to hold that number at 0 is basically the objective. So it's going to keep coming down like this. Welcome, little enzyme. Okay. Burn's looking fantastic. We have an extra 500 meters per second, so no worries there. Okay, suicide burn countdown's down to 0, so we're going to start throttling to make it so that number stays at 0. You can actually keep it at like 1 second is probably ideal. Okay, we're going to come out of time warp here, because this is where it gets serious. Looks like we got a pretty flat area to land on, which is very good. Alright, we let that climb a little bit too much, so we want to bring that down. Come back up here. We want this number at about a second. We're at 0.3, 0.4. That looks fine. That means we're going to come to a stop just above the surface. We did simulations before this, right? Yeah, last night we did. We simmed it all. So it's, we know the mission is viable. Okay, looking good. What a great landing spot. Yeah, it actually looks fantastic. Alright, we're going to throttle up here a little bit. We have excess delta V. No worries on landing fuel. We have plenty. We're going to start to slowly throttle down. A little bit. Alright, 200 meters above the surface. We're going to start to kill our velocity for our final descent. Just like that. Throttle down our engine a lot. We want to just hold a steady descent rate, just like that. There's 4 meters a second. We're going to switch to stability mode here. Kill off a little bit of that horizontal. We're looking good. 3 meters a second. Coming down slowly. Throttle up a little bit. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Touching down at 1. Engine shutdown. We fucking did it, guys. Theodore Moore has touched down on the surface of the moon. Let's deploy his lander. I think this is actually running. I think it's lying. Yeah, it is lying. Let's bring our boy down. Hydrate. I got you. I should be taking a shot right now, it feels like. Guys, I didn't bring a flag. Oh no, I did bring a flag. We're good. Plant flag. We're gonna call this, or whatever other drink, Plasma Ball Muncher. Welcome, Lag. Thank you. Should have put you on the flag. I'm sorry. Alright, let's face this way. And let's get a screenshot. Theodore Moore has made it to the moon, everybody. Let's go! This is so exciting. Okay. That's only half of it, though. Let's bring our boy home. Oh, we done with the science? Oh, not yet. Let's give it a minute. Let's get the science done. Okay. Back onto the lander. Now let's bring our boy home, everybody. Okay. Stay a little longer. What else am I supposed to do here? Poor Theodore, you know? Okay, we're gonna wait until the Saturn starts to come just over us. Set it as our target. We're gonna wait until it's just past us, like this. Okay. We're gonna activate. We're gonna use the extra Delta V here. We're gonna use the descent motor to get us off the ground. You, this man, relish in your victory. I'm feeling pretty relished right now. Okay, we're gonna wait for it to pass just over us. Give it a little bit of a time warp. Okay, that shows us the plane we need to be launching in. Let's go, guys. Let's bring our boy home. If we can. I was thinking to myself last night about this. I wonder if there is, like, an advantage to playing like an asshole in this game. Like, if you just kill Kerbals, if you can be a lot more efficient. I don't know the answer to that, but it's an interesting question. Alright, we're about to have engine cutoff here. Probably. That's what I was thinking. Engine cutoff and separation. And separation, please. Okay, there we go. Let's get Theodore to his lifeboat, shall we? Almost certainly. Yeah. You probably could, but not great for PR. Yeah, probably true. Probably true. Alright, let's make sure we stay in the right plane here. Come over just a little bit. This is so exciting. Theodore's coming home, guys. So, while we're waiting for this, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. So, we've kind of destroyed our program by doing this launch, I'll be honest. Like, we are very behind on some of our stuff, and we're not in, like, an amazing place. Oh, there goes the landing stage. So, we have two options. One, we try and relish this save, or we try and save this save. I almost said relish. Or our other option is we start again. And we use everything that we've learned on this save to try and absolutely destroy the timeline. Like this, we were a year late. This is May of 1970. Which honestly, first of all, is pretty damn good. Like, that's not bad at all. What happened? We missed some deadlines, and we just, like, didn't exactly get everything done in time. Because we were so focused on getting this moon landing done. Because that was the main goal of this series. So I don't know. I'm trying to think if we want to start again, or if we want to try and save this, you know, timeline. I don't know the answer. we'll talk about it after we successfully get Theodore home. Thing is, I understand so much more about the game now, even just doing this playthrough, that I feel like if we ran it back, we could absolutely just clear. I don't know. Is it salvageable? So the thing is, like, is it salvageable in the long run? Probably. Like, yeah, we probably could. But like, the thing is, like, we aren't even completing our crew lunar orbit or any of those missions because of this kerfuffle. And also the game seems to be slightly glitched as well. We'll talk about that again in a minute, but I don't know the answer, to be honest. Like, we'll go over everything after we get home and we can talk about it. I'm leaning towards starting again. But I know that's kind of boring to do everything again. So I don't know. Okay, we're gonna wait till our apoapsis is like 150, and then we're gonna cut off and then do a circularization burn. So let's get to that point. We're already really close to being in orbit, so okay, let's get to our apoapsis. Right about there. I'm gonna burn prograde. We will ullage the engine. Are we ullaged? We are. And we will burn to circularize. I mean, restart would be fine. Yeah. I feel like I wish I could do a poll. But the problem is I don't think there's enough people to like, or like, you know, the individual people that enjoy this series. I don't think they're all like here and stuff. Can I throttle this? No. That makes sense. Okay. We are circularizing. We're aiming for 150 by 150 if we can do it. Okay, we are successfully back in lunar orbit. We're going to have a bit of a nasty orbit here, it looks like, but it's not bad. Okay. So, let's bring our boy home. So, we are in a lower orbit on both axes, right? Okay, we're about, well, so this is 170 by 164, 166 by 142. Yeah. I don't know how many phasing orbits it's going to take. Let's see how much closer we get with each orbit, and then we can decide, because we are limited on resources on board if here. Actually, we have 2 days. We have a day. That would probably be fine in any scenario, actually. But okay, we're getting a lot closer every orbit. So I think one more orbit, and we'll basically be there. 36 kilometers, yeah. So we can intercept now. So let's do a maneuver let's do a rendezvous planner. Let's see if we intercept with a Holman transfer. That will leave us in a reasonable orbit, I believe. Yeah, it will. And that burn is in 18 hours. That's a long time. Can we do any better than that? What if we try and do this ourselves? Let's see. Yeah, I think we just do it ourselves. Again, it's not going to have to be a very large burn. We probably do it mostly with reaction control stuff, to be honest. Okay. Just need to bring that separation number down. It's going to be kind of finicky, I suspect. I know this part's kind of boring, guys, but we got to do it. Maybe we give it one more phasing orbit and see if we see where we end up. I think we're gonna do that. Let's go around one more time, catch up a little bit closer. Oh. Okay, we actually got further away. So that's not amazing. Let's try and fix that. And we can get within 7 kilometers there. Then we can, oh no, we can actually get really close. There's 4 kilometers. There was 3.5 briefly. Yeah, and the relative speed isn't even a problem. There's 1 kilometer. There is 1.2. There's 1 flat. Can we get any closer? Yes, we can. Okay, there's 100 meters. That is definitely good enough. So we can tell this to execute our next node. We have our CS enabled. We have time on everything, so that's fine. We need to turn off that. Okay, we have a 17 meters per second burn coming up in 9 minutes to intercept our velocity, or intercept our orbiting vehicle, which is somewhere over there. Yeah, there it is. It's not even that far away, is it? Why are we not auto-warping? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Did it itself. Kind of weird. Okay. Is this thing happy with itself or not? I don't know if this thing's gonna do what it says it's gonna do. I guess it will. We'll see. It should ullage and burn the motor itself. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. How does our separation look? 0.3. We can adjust that with RCS now. We have a relative velocity of 29 meters per second. That's easy. We can cancel that out very simply. Alright, that's 0.1. We're going to go target retrograde, which is actually going to mess up our encounter a little bit. So we can fix that though. We have the technology. Let's bring that down to, I don't know, something like this. 0.3, 0.2. Okay, looks like 0.2 is the closest we can get to in meters. That's fine. Alright, let's warp into our closest approach, which will be coming up shortly. Okay, we want to go retrograde. There's our target vehicle. Looks like we are going to be quite close to it, actually. We can fine-tune this closest approach as well. Like this. We can bring it down to like, I don't know, let's see how close we can get. Looks like we can get pretty close. And there's 150, 100. We can get in within 100 meters. We'll go from there. Okay, there's 100. I mean, we can keep getting closer. There's no reason not to. We need to start slowing down relative to it, but we can use our engine for that as well. Okay, 84 meters. Looks like the best we're going to get. Let's quickly turn on our engine, cancel out our velocity. Just like that. Let's finish it off with RCS, like that. Let's use this quickly to fine-tune our closest approach. Oh, we want to turn off RCS and we want to use fly-by-wire. Okay, that's going to get us within 30 meters. Okay, we're going to target the docking port. Well, we can't do that yet, but that's okay. Let's get in plane with the target. I think there's actually a docking autopilot. Should we try that? Maybe it's a bad time to test new things. Let's try it out. Seems like fun. Let's go docking autopilot. Where is it? Docking autopilot. Enable autopilot. Huh. Let's see if this thing works. It's kind of a fun idea. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Is this thing just goated? Guys, I think we should have been using this the whole time. Maybe it's more fun to do it ourselves. But this looks like it's going to dock like perfectly. My goodness. Yeah, we should have probably been using that this whole time. Oopsies. Yeah, it's perfectly in plane. Everything looks good here. Slow ourselves down. Is it? Looks like it's a little bit off, actually. I'm sure it knows what it's doing. It's just gonna dock. Oh my gosh, it did it perfectly. How crazy is that? Okay. How much Delta V do we need for our escape burn? Looks like we need something like... Okay, it's not gonna work. That will work. Okay, let's fine tune this. Looks like we need about 800 seconds of Delta V, which we have way more than that. Alright, we want to come in. Well, we can adjust that with our CS. So that being said, we can dump the docking mechanism. Or we can dump the lander. We're not going to need it. So, all good on that. I just got rid of the maneuver like an absolute buffoon. Nice job, me. Okay. Here we go. We've left not Martian. Orbit. Get this tuned down. I mean, something vaguely like that. And let's pull up our maneuver planner. Let's execute the next node. Goodbye, lander. You will be missed. Served us well. Should start orienting itself. Yep. Yeah, we have, like, we way overbuilt this mission, guys. We have another 2,400 meters per second. We could land the service module on the freaking moon right now. It's kind of crazy to think about. But okay, time for our escape burn. Let's check our resources. 7 days of electricity, that's enough. 10 days of oxygen, 15 days of food, 15 days of water, 23 days of food, that's enough. Okay, we are performing our escape burn. Just like that. See how accurate it gets it. 81,000. I honestly don't know what altitude we want here. So we don't want to burn up, but we also don't want to escape by accident. Let's say 60. Is 60 enough? Maybe we go a little bit better than that. Maybe we go like 50. 50 will definitely be enough. It actually might be excessive, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to be there in 6 days. We have 10 days of electricity. So no worries there. We have enough food. We have enough oxygen. So that is all good. Alright, guys. Let's bring Theodore home. The heck is that? I don't know what the heck that mission is. Alright, we turn off networking mode so we can actually see what we're doing here. Okay, we're getting close. When we start getting close, what else I'm going to do is we are going to burn retrograde with our engine to give us, because we seem to be coming up pretty steep here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use up the rest of our fuel here and try and do our best to slow ourselves down. We might as well. Here's 1700 meters per second at delta V that we're just not using, so. Yeah, this reentry is really steep. Okay. I am gonna be honest with you guys. I'm slightly nervous about this. I mean, nothing we can do now. Time to separate and pray, guys. It's time to separate and pray. Will Theodore Moore make it back home? 9,000 meters per second, but we're going to be coming in steep. He's probably going to pass out. Okay, well that's already blowing up. We have aerodynamic heating on. Turn that off. Okay, blader's holding strong. The G's are spiking. Theodore Moore is going to pass right out. He's not going to be conscious for our re-entry here. But you know what? I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. I mean, Theodore Moore is no longer with us. I mean, he is, but he's just completely passed out from the G-forces. So, he'll come back soon. Please regain consciousness, Theodore. Please. Please come back to us. Can I still deploy the chutes? Oh, I still can. Okay. Well, even if Theodore... Oh, Theodore's back! Theodore just had a slight headache. He's confused. Why? Alright. One chute deployed. Probably only actually need one, by the way. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how much this slows us down. If we need more, we can add more. We can deploy the second one. Puts us at 7 meters per second. We can deploy this other one just when we get a little bit lower. There you go. Just might as well throw it up there. There you go. Brings us down to 5. That'll be a little more comfortable for Mr. Theodore. And splashdown. We did it, guys. That is a successful lunar landing. We brought Theodore to the surface and we brought him home. So,